21 of the crossover. We're going back to Cali. But first, let's get your mind right. Remember that not getting what you want is sometimes a wonderful stroke of luck. The crossover, week 21 with Coach TM. Let's jump off into some NBA news. First and foremost, they came out with the announcements of the All-NBA teams. First team, All-NBA. You have Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. Anything wrong with that? We'll talk about it in a minute. Second team, we have Ja Morant, Steph Curry, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid. Third team, we have Trae Young, Chris Paul, LeBron James, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns. Now, let's start off. I have some wonderment. I'm curious about Devin Booker making first team over Steph Curry, who was on second team. That's just my personal thought. And don't get me wrong, Devin Booker hoops, got a nice stroke. But him making first team over Steph Curry, I kind of wonder about that. My other thing is, I guess we do this by position. 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a big man. I understand in theory, but really with positionless basketball, as the league and basketball in general has kind of transitioned into, we should get away from that label. My main component in this is, how is it that Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid finished 1-2 in the MVP race, but Joel Embiid is on the second team and not the first team? And then, they're both centers and they're both big men. You only have one big man. Okay, yeah. I just feel like you can kind of miss me with that. Both of them should be on the first team. They're 1 and 2 in the MVP ballot race. I don't care if it's all point guards on first team. Because if you have Chris Paul, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, and Jason Kidd all playing at the same time, then that should be your first team. But that's just my view on it. We're going to move on because we're not going to get hung up on that. But that's just something that you could toss around at your office. Next up, we're going to go some NFL news. Now, Colin Kaepernick is getting a tryout with who? With the Las Vegas Raiders. Is this just a ploy to put something in the news, to have people talking? Oh yeah, Colin Kaepernick, we gave him a shot. He got a tryout. Is that what's going on here? Or are the Raiders serious about bringing him in, working him out, and then giving him a roster spot? Remember, those are 2 different things. A tryout, a tryout, and a roster spot or a contract are 2 completely different things. Are the Raiders doing this so he can have a legitimate shot at a roster spot, a contract, or is it just a tryout, a look to say, oh yeah, we kicked the tires, kind of like what Flores is talking about in the search for black head coaches. Oh yeah, we brought him in and we interviewed him, but the week before that, you've already told some other guy he was already getting the job. Is it one of those things where with Nick Mullins and everybody else that's in camp, Jared Stidham, have they already been told, oh, you guys are going to be fighting for the backup starting quarterback and this and that? Hey, Colin, come on in and let's try you out. Is it one of those situations? Or is it, no, Colin Kaepernick can still go. He's going to be on our roster. So that's just where mine goes with these things. Best of luck to him. It's been a long journey. At least give him an honest shake. That's all I'm saying. Give him an honest shake. Next up, we're going to go back to the NBA. actually. Talking about expansion, there's starting to be some rumblings around town about some NBA expansions, that they might be expanding the league. They're going to start off with 2 cities. What do you feel the 2 cities should be that they're going to expand to? My guess for the first 2 cities are going to be Seattle. They've been talking for a while about putting a team back in Seattle. Matter of fact, the Los Angeles Clippers, it was rumored, might be moving back. They might be moving to Seattle. But no, they are staying in LA. New stadium being built in Inglewood, so they are going to stay here in LA, which is great. But Seattle, I think, is going to be one. And check this out, Las Vegas. A lot of things going on in Las Vegas. They got the Raiders now, so probably next will be an expansion basketball team. And then after that, if they choose to, an expansion baseball team. Vegas, a lot of money running through there. You know what makes the world go round is money. So my thought is those will be the 2 cities for the expansion NBA teams, and then we'll go from there. Let's see what happens over the next couple of years. Last up, I have to make a plea. Since I have this platform, there could be people out there listening to this. Hopefully you are. If you are, press the subscribe button, press the notification bell. Make sure you get these every week. Like I said, this is week 21. Do these every week. I need to talk about the mass shootings that's going on in America. First of all, in Buffalo, New York, at the supermarket, now at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas. People, young people, and if you know young people out there that are talking crazy or they're saying something that doesn't sound right, dude, let's work together. This is not the answer. Taking innocent lives is not the answer. Mass shootings is not the answer. Whether you're hurt, whether you're confused, you feel unjust about something, that is not the answer. That is going to do nothing but bring more harm to innocent people, to bring more fear. And understand, if you're hurting and you're mad and you're angry, talk to someone, get it out, but don't resort to this. And as adults, as true adults, we have got to stand up, take ownership of this, and do whatever we can in our power to bring some attention to this and to bring some resolution. This cannot continue to go on. This is not what America is about. This is not what America is based on. So guys, let's stop this. Let's stop the nonsense killings, the mass shootings, the gun violence. Let's become the America that we're truly meant to be, and that is working together and working towards common goals. That's going to do it for me. Tell your friends out there to subscribe to this channel. They're going to get a little bit of everything. Tell them to hit that like button. Tell them to hit the notification bell. With that said, week 21 of the crossover. Coach TM, peace in.